Well, look at this. A late start. Somebody's getting ready to get dropped off. I'm gonna get some gas. Not in that stuff, although I did load up. Taking Snapper to the dealer. And then I have everything with me just in case I can cut. It rained all night into the morning. 7 o'clock this morning, still raining, laid back down a little while longer. How much am I paying for gas today? $2.89. Actually, that's a good deal compared to last year. Alright, freaks. 9:53, and I'm all dropped off. Oh, there you go. We're gonna see what happens. They're gonna take it in here, get to work. I'm thinking I might actually get to do a yard today. At least one. But it has to fit. Well, it's probably gonna take the 21 right now because it's just saturated. But it has to fit the 48 if I'm gonna do a big one. Oh, the lawn care lifestyle. I just know if I always film on the roundabout, I'm gonna get something good here eventually. Hopefully it's not me involved in it, but I might end up seeing something happen. Okay, well, not a lot of action on a rainy day. Back up the hill we go, jump on the highway, head back to good old Granite City, and start slinging some wet grass, plugging up mowers and leaving tire tracks and mud stripes everywhere. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just be real easy going, take my time, and be happy that I'm getting something out of the way. Man, they did good down there. Well, there you go. I didn't get anything done. I made it back to Granite. Had to stop at the gas station, take a leak because it was sprinkling. I thought, all right, I'll get a little sneaky snack. And no, I didn't get a salad. I got pizza. There's the box down there. Slice of pizza. Because I got to, drown my sorrows here. I'm back home. And I'm going to go in and wait it out. This could be the bad one. You guys want to see something really freaky? I shouldn't show you this, but I'm going to show it to you. Look at my yard. That's from having 2 vehicles now. So when I get the mowers out, I go around here. And it's been raining all the time, and it's destroyed it. Oh, I did it to my own yard. Oh well, that's part of the lawn care lifestyle too. Who cares what your yard looks like? Your job is to take care of their yards. Make that money. This is a free cut anyway. I don't care if I got grass or not. Okay, I see sunlight. But it is still raining. That's how it goes. Sunny skies. Well, not that sunny, but check the puddles. Still a little bit of rain. Everything is soaked. Wait, my mud stripe still there? Yep, still there. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go back in. I should go to the gym. Nah, let's take a nap. Finally allowed to cut some grass. So where am I at? I'm at the one I never finished yesterday. Just look at the front yard here. Looking good. Head around back. Looking bad. Oh, it's bad. It's all bad right now. Take the gutter off. Okay. Yep. Pretty wet. Let's take this gutter off too. And we're gonna be slinging some grass. Whoa, I might be sinking over here. I think I might do the push mower. Yep, I'll be doing push mowing and trimming right along in this area. Because this is just, might be changing shoes too. I'm not falling for that again. They can't all be grass shoes. Time for some fun with the 21. Walking through the swamp right there. Hey, the 21 makes a good property line cutter. I can line it up real good with the fence so the neighbors can't complain. You're trespassing. Actually, they wouldn't care. They're actually pretty cool. I got the tube over there, you know, on their property. Get that off my property line. Can you imagine if I did something like that at that other place? Oh man, I might end up getting myself in a big mess. Gotta watch my step around there. Literally, watch your step. Now here I'm watching my step because it's super saturated ground. It's from the downspout right there, plus all the rain. So the downspout directed it even through that tube, and it just built up like. So even though it was out down there by the fence more, that whole area was just saturated. So a Velky through there would have been a very bad idea. I wasn't even going to walk it behind there, and I could just tell, you know, splush, splush, splush. I'm thinking mud stripes, ruts, sinking in, possibly getting it stuck. You know, so forget it. Went ahead and prepped it, outlined it with this, got that little area taken care of, and then got out the Ferris. So here we are with the walk behind. I am not using the Velky, and I will show you why. On the way into the backyard, I went ahead and left your world famous mud stripes. That's right. Just from the tires, can you imagine a Velky through there? Would have been bad. Would have been real bad actually. So right now, just gonna go walking back and forth with this sucker, shooting out, well, look at that, clover, mixture of grasses. Oh, gotta watch out for that little drain hole right there. Another saturated area. Gotta straddle that. You don't want to go down in there and scalp anything. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna go fly on down here at about 3 miles an hour. And I'm shooting out clumps of stuff, various grasses and, you know, weeds, plantains, you name it, it's in there. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about their lawn. If they wanted it sprayed, they would have had it fertilized, sprayed, treated, whatever you want to call it or do. Right now, I got to cut the stuff. It's green, it needs to be shorter, and I'm shooting it out the side along with a bunch of water. Take a look at that. I'm just spraying out water. Oh yeah. Straddled that hole right there so I didn't go down in it, get stuck. Look at this, can I make it? Whoa, barely right through it. Shooting out water, spraying people in the face. Now wouldn't that be something? Drive down the street, you know, and you hit somebody with a puddle and splash them. Well, how about you get shot in the face with a bunch of wet grass? Yeah, that might be a bad time to be wearing like a nice white suit walking past me right now. Thinking, oh yeah, not paying attention, you got your headphones on, you don't know what's going down, all of a sudden splatter. So there you go. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't cut wet grass. It can be done. You just have to go slow and be prepared to get all stinky and stanky. There's your finished product. Grabbing my handheld blower. Yeah, it got a little goofy, a little hairy right along in there. Could have easily rutted had I used the Velky. Now here's the thing. You know, to be honest now, you know that deck got clogged. So when you go back to the trailer and you turn your blade off, wherever you turn your blade off, whoosh, a bunch of crap's gonna fall. Luckily, there's a spot right here that looks like nobody cares about. So twice I came over here and turned my blade off. Left it all down in here. I just blew it off. I did it kind of right here, but I didn't do it on top of the grate. Next to the corn, wait, yuck, somebody ate on that corn. Must have been nasty. And one time I went right up and put my front wheel up on there, disengaged it, and I used that big stick and scraped it out. Obviously this is the section, well, I should like get rid of that, but not my problem. So that's what I did. Yeah. Now not every yard has an option like that for me. Some of you guys have like tree lines and stuff. You can take all your leaves and blow them out there in the fall and stuff. This house over here is abandoned. I mean, it's, you know, for sale or something. And the crew that cuts that twice a month, they always just leave the back gate wide open. They come out and they hack all this down and then they roll on out. So they'll see my little pile of crap and they won't think twice because they're going to leave their own pile of crap. Anybody cutting in the next 5 days, if it didn't rain, in the next 5 days, if you're cutting, you're leaving crud everywhere. Okay, here's the worst part of the job. This was my mud stripe. Hear my feet? So I left one mud stripe and I came back and that's the way I came up, the dark one, and then I went down just a little bit to the side of it. And we're all done, freaks. All right, freaks, check this out. Someone finally cut this yard and they raised the mower up. Unlike that one where the guy had the 3 foot tall yard and put it on scalp and cut into my good yard. Got my... Anyway, this dude actually raised it super high. But look what kind of problems he had. Yep. I even got some clippings over here. But I did trim this yard. Look what kind of problems I have. Okay. Look how much these things have grown already. Now here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm going to cut the front with the 48. My 36 is in the shop. Keep that in mind. So I don't need to take off the gutter, because the only thing that will fit through here is a 36 or my 21. So I'm going to cut all of this with a 21-inch mower. Wait, what do you do over here? You know what this was a mow and go. Piles of leaves everywhere still. What do we got going on back there? Yeah, somebody had some fun, but they cut it on high and they probably did it in the rain, which is what I'm about to do. There you freaks go. Look, you can be a whiner and a complainer. And you can type all you want down below too. Some of you like to do that and say, you need to this, you need to that. I need to have 5 backups of everything. No. You need to quit whining and complaining. Get stuff done. What took me so long is I stopped at the gas station to get me a Gatorade. And I was talking to one of the other guys. He didn't have his trailer or nothing with him. He didn't cut anything today. I'm actually going to do it the hard way, but I'm getting a couple things off my list. So what if I have to push mow that backyard? I'm going to do it. Somebody did that. That is just freaking ruined. I won't ruin the yards. Now this boulevard is super wet, so I trimmed all of that because I don't think I can get out there. And we'll see if I have to go back and trim some of it. I will. Do what it takes to get it done with the stuff that you have. That's just how it goes. All right, it will be okay. I'm not gonna film because I got stuff to do here. It's gonna take me a minute to cut that backyard. I'll give you an aftermath. Well, there you go. It took a little while. Is it the best? No, but it's better than that. There you go. I had a little bit of trouble right here. I started to sink in, so I went whoop, and went like that. Finished it with the trimmer, just fine. Okay, moving along back here. This is where it got real fun. By the way, thank goodness for tunes. It took me a little bit of time, but I didn't make it all the way through, and Justice for All. If you make it all the way through that album, you know you took a lot of time on one yard. But I didn't make it all the way through. Okay, here's the finished product. I had to scrape my deck out in the alley 4 times till I got about here. And then all the way, I had to scrape it once and then finish the whole rest of the yard. That first part is like all clover and funky plantains, but this was just grass. So there you go. It will look a lot better in the future when I can get the snapper back and bring it back here and cut it down nice and good, and the sun will be shining, it'll be hot, there'll be some good stuff happening, right? We'll see what happens over here. This actually is going to smell like a swamp for a while. That's all going to rot and stink. Not my problem. Not my problem. Another one off the list. Works out just fine. Don't want to forget my trimmer. That could be a costly mistake. Let's walk through the swamp. Let's go all the way across it. Oh, you know, wait, I'm going to show you something here. Flip this around so I can see what's going down. Still got to pick up my horse turd. That fell out of my mower. You know what you can do with that? You can do that. And, oh, I missed. You can do that too. Oh, I'm not done. But wait, there's more. Right here. Got some more. What am I going to do with that? I'm actually going to put that in my trash can. Although I could throw it up in this yard, but I already got 2 trash cans full of that stuff, so why not add to it? There you go, freaks. It can be done. You can make things work out for you. I'm the only one out here. The rest were too scared.